Dr. Goodluck Jonathan in Bayelsa in Utuke is casting his ballot already, and then Mr. Peter Obi, together with his wife, waiting, for their turn before they go. No privileges, no special considerations. Idayat, what are your thoughts?
I think it's welcome. It's again telling us that our leaders are beginning to show humility, and gradually people are stopping to take Nigerians really for granted. In other climes, I know that they will not accord special privileges to any presidential candidate to actually vote. They are citizens like us, but maybe because we are respectful, we do that. But today we are seeing that the contest is actually changing. People are beginning to finally see that the voters are actually the kingmaker in elections. And I love that. And we need to actually see more of it. And while the last panelist was talking, he raised very important issues. I think some of the things to add in these elections is that finally it is an open race, because the Buhari 12 million votes that he has consistently gotten from 6 million up to his 12 million since 2003, when he started vying in a presidential race, is now up for grab, with no certain person inheriting it. That vote belonged to him as Buhari. He added like 3 million.
Former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I was just told by my colleague that you're also former vice president. So you just performed your civic duty here at Otueke, Ward 13, Unit 39. There was a bit of delay. What are your observations about this process?
First, let me thank all of you that are involved in the electoral process. The election, the INEC staff, the media people, the security and the government for where we have reached. Sometimes things look so easy, but practically it's a bit difficult. But I'm happy that at least I have voted. I was a bit worried when I got here by 8:30 and there was nobody. But this is almost to 12, but at least I have voted. That means that the election have commenced in this, at least in this unit. Maybe some parts of the ward, and the materials are yet to get there. But we have tried to have started the elections. My wish for Nigeria is for us to conduct a peaceful election. And for us who are politicians, our conduct matters a lot. And I always tell politicians that, look, yes, you can win election through unorthodox means, just like using violence to win elections or buying votes and so on. But when you do that, you are behaving like an armed robber or a con man. Armed robber makes money through robbery, but everybody knows that it's an armed robber. A con man makes money through deceiving people, but everybody knows that it's a con man. They are not decent members of society. Politicians are supposed to be decent members of society. So we must conduct our affairs very credibly, that both our supporters, our relatives, and so on should know that politics is a clean business, and allow people to vote who they want at any level of elections. My plea is we, the politicians, the security people, the INEC operatives, should do the best for the country. The whole world is looking at us. So many senior global citizens are in Nigeria because of these elections. They want us to succeed, and we must not fail. Yes, the Beaver is improvement on the car reader. And I believe it will be better than the car reader. I don't think we are moving backward. We may still have some issues. It's technology. Even your phone, you have problems with your phone. Even if you buy one of the best smartphones, sometimes you still have problems. So I'm not expecting that the whole country, that the Beaver machines will work perfectly. But it's a significant improvement. And at least there's an attempt to improve on the methodology. The only thing I request from INEC is that in terms of distributing materials, this should improve on that. Because it appears they are using the same method to distribute materials. A place like Bayelsa State, when we have only 105 wards, in fact, by 8:30, it's before 8:30, I've been observing elections in other countries. In most cases, everybody will be ready 30 minutes before the voting time. Everybody will be ready, including the voters who vote. Everybody will queue waiting just for that time based on the law. But here, to 12 before we vote, that is not acceptable.
Your Excellency, you always stand on the path of peace, non-violent elections, and that's you're known around when you go around Africa and the world to preach this message during elections. What is your advice to whoever loses and whoever wins?
We've all said so. Remember some 3 days ago during the National Peace Accord where the candidates and the parties signed the commitment for peaceful elections. I would have been there physically, but I was in Bamako and I was a bit trapped. But my speech was read by Bishop Kuka, and all of us advised in the same way that, look, elections must be peaceful, and that politicians should know that they don't own this country, and nobody's political ambition is worth the blood of any Nigerian. Not at all. People should not begin to think, oh, I have money, I'm contesting as governor, I'm contesting as senator, I'm contesting as president, so people will die because you want to be president or you want to be governor. No. Totally unacceptable. And we must imbibe that. You'll be a president. Look, after I was a deputy governor, from deputy to president, that is 8 years in Aguaye, another 8 years in Abuja, but I'm back as an ordinary citizen. So you will leave that office. So you struggle to get there. Your contestation for the position you want should not diminish us as a human race. It should rather improve us as a human race, if you mean well.